These are the differences I noticed between the 1989 book and the 2025 graphic novel of Babysitter's Club, Mallory and the Trouble with Twins. When scolding Nikki, Mom doesn't say, "Claire dislikes being called a kindergarten baby, just like you did." Vanessa sits in a different row in the seating chart. Nikki's idea of cool shoes is changed from Reeboks or Avius to Adidas or Nike. The kids don't start shouting "shut up" at each other. Mom doesn't have to threaten them that she will not buy new shoes. Mallory wants green shoes. In the book, she wants pink shoes with green trim. There is far less recap since each girl gets one panel, not one half a page. The recap about Claudia is moved up so it appears first. Jessie and Mallory don't talk before entering Claudia's house. Mimi speaks perfect English. In the book, her English is poor because she's still recovering from a stroke. The graphic novel doesn't mention Stacy. The graphic novel has Logan appear before the recap about Logan and Shannon. Claudia's earrings are changed from sneakers to a circle thing with stripes. Dawn is not wearing triangle earrings. As usual, whenever a character's outfit is described in detail in the book, you can count on them wearing something different in the graphic novel. This happens at least 5 times. The twins don't have pinky rings. The twins are not wearing Mary Janes. In fact, nobody wears shoes for the majority of the book. The twins' name bracelets are changed from having a full name to merely having an initial, which is far less helpful. Mrs. Arnold got a wardrobe makeover for the graphic novel. She's no longer a fussy dresser with way too many accessories. The twins' room does not have flower spreads, rockers, or Cabbage Patch dolls. Mallory has a unicorn book instead of Paddington books. The twins don't pause for a few minutes in between Boggle and Oomba. The twins take off their bracelets right away. The twins stop running to talk to Mallory. They run for longer in the book. Mallory sees one twin on the couch, and that's it. In the book, she sees one twin on the couch, that twin runs away, and she meets a twin in the kitchen. Carolyn pretends to know piano. In the book, she gives up and admits she can't do it without touching the piano. The sun in Nikki's solar system is not a yellow tennis ball. The girls play a generic board game. In the book, they play Candyland. Best out of 7. Mallory has braces the whole time. At the end of the book, she briefly mentions she got braces in the final chapter. Mallory and Jessie don't talk about piercing your own ears with a needle and an ice cube. Mallory doesn't talk about how she tried to convince people she was French. Mallory and Jessie don't check on the kids they're babysitting. Mallory doesn't complain she wants to look more human. They remove 2 pages of talking with Mrs. Arnold before she leaves. She notices the girls switched bracelets as a joke. The graphic novel adds some new fake words to the twin talk. When Mallory finds a twin during hide-and-seek, she notices the twin's head, not her shoes. Mallory's snacks are different. In the book, it's graham crackers and juice. They cut out the end of the chapter where Mallory has to convince a twin to practice piano. Mallory's relieved Claudia also had problems with the twins. This is moved from the start of the chapter to the end. Claudia draws a happy face on Marilyn's hand so she can tell the twins apart. Claudia doesn't offer to let the Arnolds keep their money. Claudia does not write, "Mallory, you can have the twines." The club meeting isn't regularly interrupted by phone calls. They remove the conversation about strangers telling the twins they look so cute, which leads to Mallory complaining she looks like a nerd. We're not told what book Mallory is reading. In the book, she's reading Dicey's Song by Cynthia Vogt. The lesson on how to speak Pig Latin is greatly shortened. The graphic novel leaves out the backstory about Christie's stepfamily and Watson's new interest in estate sales. The graphic novel completely removes David, Michael, and Lenny. The twin outfit has socks instead of stockings. In the book, Mallory notices 2 other ways to tell the Arnold twins apart. This is not in the graphic novel, probably because it would involve drawing the twins slightly differently. The birthday party guests get way less party favors. In the book, they got 6 presents each. The party has karaoke and bowling, whereas in the book, they had a peanut hunt. The Raggedy Ann dolls become generic dolls. Their present is changed from jump sticks to jump ropes. Same difference. Marilyn's dream clothes are changed from grown-up skirts without straps and stuff to tops and skirts instead of dresses and bows. In the book, Mallory spends a lot more time planning exactly what to say to her parents. The Pike family dinner is replaced with a montage. Mallory doesn't mention that she wanted to get her hair cut at the salon anyway, so it's not a sacrifice when her parents insist upon it. They remove Mallory getting permission to spend her babysitting money on clothes. They remove Mallory calling Jessie with the good news about the ear piercing. They remove the first few pages of Chapter 13, where Mallory arrives at the Arnold house and they're taken to the mall. A lot of the chapters either cut out or turned into a montage. Fine, I didn't want to see Mallory explain what accessories are anyway. Nobody suggests calling Stacy. Christy doesn't prank Mallory by pretending not to know what they'll do first. Mary Ann does not say Jessie's pierced ears are, quote, pretty sexy. Both instances of, you need to clean your ears with alcohol, are replaced with, oh, you need to take care of your ears. Dawn has always been drawn with pierced ears in the graphic novels. Because of that, they had to remove the minor story here, where Dawn changes her mind at the last second. She calls her mom and gets permission to get 2 holes pierced in each ear. The rest of the shopping trip is a montage, so we don't get the minor story that Christy and Mary Ann keep sneaking off mysteriously. The last chapter reveals they were sneaking off to get earrings for everyone else. Nobody pays dues at the club meeting. Dawn doesn't get earrings during the earring gift-giving ceremony at the end. They take a group photo. There's a small, unmentioned detail in the graphic novel. At the very end, Mallory's wearing the cool shoes she admired at the start. I guess she bought them when no one was looking. That's about 75 changes which were made to the original book. It's mostly outfit changes, turning scenes into montages, removing the words alcohol and sexy. Nothing too major.